What we're going to talk about is decomposing a number. And what does that mean? That means breaking a number down into its prime numbers. What is a prime number? And as you can see over here, it's a whole number greater than 1 that cannot be exactly divided by any other whole number other than itself and 1. And there's examples 2, 3, 5, and 7, 11. So those are all prime numbers. If you take the number 2, only 1 and 2 can go exactly into that number. No other whole number can divide into 2 and leave no remainders. The same with 3. Only 1 and 3 can be divisible into 3. In other words, 1 can go into 3 and 3 can go into 3 and leave no remainders. But if we had to go with 4, you can see 1 can go into 4, 2 can go into 4, and 4 can go into itself. The same with 5, only 1 and 5 can go into it. But then 6, we have 1, 2, 3, and 6 itself. It's all divisible into 6. 7 is only 1 and 7. Prime number is actually just a number that can be divided by itself and 1. What we're going to focus now is on breaking a number down into its prime factors. If you take a number 4, is 4 a prime number? No, it's not. What are the prime numbers that can go into 4? Well, 2 can go into 4. How many times can 2 go into 4? It goes in twice. Is 2 now a prime number? And the answer is yes. So we can stop. So now what we can do is you can say 2 times 2 is equal to 4. 2 and 2 are the prime values of 4. But we can write this even in a more simplified way. We can go 2 to the power of 2 is equal to 4. So basically that means 2 times 2. We call the bottom value the base. So 2 is the base, and on the top over the small 2 is what we call the exponent. And then together we say it's 2 to the power of 2. Let's have a look at the number 12. You got to ask yourself, is 12 a prime number? No, it's not. What numbers are prime numbers that can go into 12? Well, 2 can go in there. 2 goes into 12 6 times. Is 6 a prime number? No, it's not. What prime numbers can go into 6? 2 can go in there. How many times does 2 go in there? 3. Is 3 a prime number? And then the answer is yes. So in order to get to 12, we went 2 times 2 times 3, and that equals 12. And then the simplified way of writing it, 2 to the power of 2 times 3 equals 12. And now you'll go, hey, Dimitri, but what about if we took 12 and we did 3? I'm going to say no problem. So 3 goes into 12 4 times. Is 4 a prime number? No, it's not. 2 can go into 4. So 2 goes into 4 2 times. Is 2 a prime number? And then you go, yes. And then basically you get that same answer. Let's take 24. Is 24 a prime number? No. Let's divide it by 2. 12 can go into 24 twice. Is 12 a prime number? No, it's not. 2 can go into there. And how many times does it go in there? 6 times. 6 a prime number? No, it's not. 2 can go into 6. How many times? 3 times. So it's 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. The base is 2. How many 2's are there? There's 3 of them. Times by 3, and that'll equal 24. What can happen in a test or exam is they can reverse it. They could tell you or ask you, what is 3 to the power of 4? And now you have to give the value. Well, that's simple enough. It's 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. That equals 64. Now, the catchy thing over here is if we go 1 to the power of 4, what could catch you out is you think it's 1 times 4, and you think the answer is 4. But actually it's not, because it's 1 times 1 times 1 times 1. So 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. 1 to the power of anything is 1. If we go minus 1 to the power of 2, and we go minus 1 to the power of 3, note that this is an even number and this is an odd number. That means minus 1 times minus 1. A minus times a minus is a positive, so the answer is 1. This one means minus 1 times minus 1 times minus 1. So a negative times a negative is a positive. 1 times 1 is 1. And then we got the extra 1 on the side. Minus 1 times a positive 1 is a negative 1. So anywhere where we have a negative number that's to the power of an even number, it'll come out positive. And anywhere we have a negative number to the power of an odd number is going to come out negative. Another thing I want to mention here is this. You must be very, very careful of this. So we get minus 2 to the power of 2. And on this side, we'll have minus 2 to the power of 2. The question is, what is the difference? The difference is that this whole bracket is to the power of 2. And on the left-hand side, only 2 is to the power of 2. What's actually happening on the left-hand side is you have a minus 1 times by 2 to the power of 2. So it'll be minus 1 times by 4, which will equal minus 4. On the right-hand side, however, everything in the brackets is to the power of 2. So what you have is minus 2 times by minus 2. A minus times a minus is a plus. 2 times 2 is 4. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions, please drop your question in the questions below. We'll read and respond as soon as possible. If you need more help with math, please click the link below. That goes to my channel and go view what we have available there.